I'm so behind on getting this vlog up, but it's actually been nice to look back on the footage of the last few months and remember all these good times and certain times that I'm grateful for, but kind of broke my heart a little bit. I'll tell you all about it, but let's jump forward a little bit to Joshua Tree. So in June, I met up with the best group of girls in Joshua Tree after crying the entire drive over, but I couldn't imagine a more peaceful, calming place than Joshua Tree. So this was actually a work retreat. Here's us starting the day with a little body and breath work. We'd spend the days workshopping, talking about the projects that we're working on, but the best times were times like this, where we're just sitting, eating, talking. I didn't know most of the girls before this trip, but every one of them was an absolute doll. I'm so happy we met. Some of us have even started a book club since. And on our final morning together, we prepared for a hike.
It was like a party, or you were all acting like that. Really excited. I got out of bed like
Did you take a nap? We took a nap.
All guys were locked in, yeah.
Oh no!
Wait, stop. Come here, everyone. Just stand right there.
Eating her snacks. I'm in a pickle. I'm stuck.
What about through there?
Yeah, there's some crazy.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. There you go.
Being with these girls was just what I needed. It really got my mind off of being sad, and I made new friends and some great memories. On to the next adventure, a yacht day with JLux, one of my favorite clothing brands. It was actually the perfect day to be on the water in the marina, and I got to pick my favorite outfit to wear for the day. It did get kind of chilly throughout the night, so I threw on this faux fur coat that they had on board, but a pretty perfect event. Over to Malibu. Now this was a very special meeting. This is Danya. We connected late last year and I became an industry advisor for the research that she's working on. And this is Dr. Russell. She is an absolute icon in the world of consumer behavior.
So I am at Pepperdine University for the first time. I've lived in LA since I was 5. This is the first time I'm visiting Pepperdine. It is so beautiful.
The three of us had breakfast and then went over to the Pepperdine campus where they showed me around.
Danny and I connected not long ago on her research that has to do with beauty, actually. So do you want to tell them a little bit about Absorptive Self?
The Absorptive Self is a research study. We are studying how beauty routines, grooming routines, personal care routines affect your everyday life, your well-being, your self-confidence.
And it's the sort of thing where it hasn't been measured before, right?
No.
This sort of thing. So I am an industry advisor on their research committee, which makes me really excited because I've always loved academia, and just any opportunity I can have to participate, I'm just super open to. So there's also a component we didn't discuss, the Aura ring.
Yes, Aura. So part of our study will include physiological data. We will be collecting all the data that is collected through the Aura app when you tag beauty routine.
As you're doing your beauty routine, tag that in your Aura
Yes.
log, and it'll kind of just measure like how your body's reacting to it. Like, is your heart rate lower? Are you more relaxed? How, like, some, Aura tests your stress. Like, it tells me when I'm stressed
Yes.
during the day. So it's kind of just measuring that those wellness markers. So I think that's really exciting because I use Aura a lot,
Yeah.
especially for sleep cycle and stuff. So I will be tagging beauty routine.
Okay, it is Thursday morning. I'm about to go into Skin Deep LA. I'm going to start my microneedling journey. If you don't know what microneedling is, it's that little pen that has a bunch of little needles in it, and it creates little micro injuries in your skin. And depending on what treatment you use with it, exosomes, PDRN, whatever it is, I think I'm going to do PDRN. and I'm going to do this regularly because since stopping Botox, I feel like I need to do something, and everyone's raving about microneedling, so let's check it out.
This is the part I don't necessarily love. I hate feeling numb in my face, but it is necessary. Takes about 30 minutes. Perfect time to hop on a little group FaceTime. Now, I stopped Botox about 2.5 years ago, so microneedling has been my sort of replacement. I had this done at Skin Deep LA with PDRN, and the results just keep getting better. The skin feels tighter, pores look smaller, the texture has improved so much. Big fan.
Okay, so microneedling day 2, but I'm out, so obviously healing okay. And guess who I'm with? Hey! Like old times. Just like old times. And she brought me some goodies from Persona.
It was really nice to catch up with Sona. We don't get a chance to sit down very often, but it's just good to catch up and just see how each of us has grown. We've been friends for a really long time, so it's always nice to hang out.
You ready to eat?
This is Shadow. Shadow was in need of a foster back in June, and so I stepped up, and he was with us for a few weeks, and from beginning to end, he just couldn't have been a more perfect, sweet, loving dog. I took him for his first ever grooming session at Fifi with Pets, and although I could tell he didn't really like it, he was still just the sweetest boy. Soon enough, I was faced with the same dilemma that comes up every time I have a foster. I wanted to keep him so badly, and this time was a little bit different. I just felt so connected to him, and I always wanted a black dog named Shadow.
Shadow, how you doing, buddy?
He wasn't doing too hot here because I just picked him up from being neutered.
He's a little out of it and obviously getting used to the cone.
Oh, my Shadow boy. Our time together was coming to an end, and although I wanted so badly to keep him, I just knew there was a beautiful life up in Oregon just waiting for him. And now he is with a perfect family. This is when I dropped him off in Riverside to head up to Oregon and drove out to Joshua Tree, where I cried the entire way. But once I got there and spent time with these girls, it really healed my heart. Being in a joyful state of mind reminded me what important work fostering is. It really does save lives. And I will never forget my sweet Shadow. I will love you forever and ever.